Hi, my name is Jonathan from GK's Custom Polishing. Today we're going to talk about how to clean and seal your granite countertops. I'm going to offer some tips on some things you can do if you have some trouble spots or some adhesive on the surface to try and get rid of that before you seal them, and then just go over exactly how to apply the sealer, best type of cleaners to use for right before applying the sealer, and then just an everyday use cleaner. First off, steel wool. Steel wool is one of the best things for granite countertops at removing residue on the surface or just getting out a little blemish on the surface. You'll want to make sure you want to use a quadruple zero steel wool. It's a very, very fine steel wool, and it will not scratch the granite countertops. A lot of times like a zero steel wool or something more abrasive can actually scratch granite, even though the granite is harder, so you want to make sure you use the finest steel wool you can find, which is a quadruple zero steel wool. Another handy tool is just a razor blade. A lot of times people say, we got glue or adhesive on the countertop. The easiest, best way to remove that type of thing is with an actual razor blade. Just make sure you use it at a 45-degree angle on the countertop, and you don't use it too harsh of an angle or drag it across the countertop so it doesn't create a scratch. As long as you use it at a 45-degree angle and just scrape off the adhesive on the surface, it works perfectly. Now we're going to talk about cleaners. There's really three main types of cleaners that are safe to use on granite countertops and effective to use on granite countertops. The first is a neutral cleaner. There's a bunch of different neutral cleaners out there. It depends on the brand, it depends on what you're comfortable with using, but there's hundreds of different neutral cleaners available for granite. Just make sure that it says it's made specifically for natural stone. That way you can make sure that it just doesn't have anything acidic or any type of harmful chemicals in it that can be damaging to the granite. But a neutral cleaner is just an everyday cleaner that's very good at just removing just your everyday dirt from cooking and working in the kitchen. The next cleaner is a high alkaline cleaner. High alkaline cleaner is more or less a degreaser. There are high alkaline cleaners that are made specifically for natural stone as well. The high alkaline cleaner is a very, very strong degreaser. It's very good at removing stubborn oil or grease spots from the surface. It's usually what most people use prior to applying a sealer to the countertop because it removes all the residue contaminants from the surface so that when the sealer is applied, it sinks in as much as it can. Another thing you can use on granite is actually acetone. If you get marker on your countertop or other type of blemishes that you can't remove just with water or the neutral cleaner, a lot of times acetone works well as well. And then sealers. There are water-based sealers and solvent-based sealers. We use Bulletproof by DuPont. We find this to be one of the better impregnating sealers. But right now we'll show you how to apply this to your granite. So when you're applying an impregnating sealer to granite, it's not like a topical coating. It just sinks into the surface and then you buff off the residue at the end. So you just want to make sure that what you apply to the granite is coated on there evenly. You want to let it sink in for about 10 to 15 minutes, and then after that, buff off whatever residue remains. For the 10 or 15 minutes that it's on the surface, you want to make sure that it's evenly coated. There's no areas where it's sunk in too much and there's dry spots, so you pretty much just want to keep the area wet for a full 15 minutes. You could just use a normal paintbrush when you're applying the sealer to the granite. You can just use any type of soft cloth to buff off the residue when it's done. If you have any questions about cleaning and sealing your granite countertops or any other project around your home or business, we deal with anything from a tiny scratch all the way up to thousands of square feet. We work with natural stone, granite, marble, travertine, limestone, terrazzo, concrete, ceramic tile, almost any hard surface inside or outside of your home. We love troubleshooting problems and situations. It's what we do best. Please visit our website or give us a call if you have any questions. Thanks for watching our video.